Hello from Seoul. I don't know who invented this dish, but putting kimchi in a grilled cheese is brilliant. But there's one crucial detail missing. Trust me, if you don't get this right, you will never get to experience the ultimate kimchi grilled cheese. Today, we're gonna be making kimchi grilled cheese, one of the greatest fusion dishes of all time. As I always say, the combination of fermented foods is impossible not to be good. And out of all those combos, I think kimchi and cheese, they're the best of the best. But there's one issue with many recipes floating around the internet. They overlook the fact that we have to use stir-fried kimchi, not fresh kimchi, to pair perfectly with cheese. Trust me, once you try it this way, you will make the perfect kimchi grilled cheese that you ever had. I guarantee it. For this, you will need some bread, onion, cheese, and kimchi. Here, kimchi has to be well fermented because the tanginess from the kimchi is very important in this recipe. And if you can save about 3 tablespoons of kimchi juice, you're good to go. By the way, we have all the instructions and a list of ingredients on our blog, aaronandclaire.com. So please visit here if you need a written recipe. Alright, let's start preparing our ingredients. First, finely dice a quarter of an onion. The natural sweetness from the onion will balance out the sourness of kimchi and boost up the flavor. Next, finely chop 150 grams of well-fermented kimchi. If you don't want your cutting board to get stained, use a pair of tongs and scissors, just like me, because you can't leave a permanent kimchi stain on your mom's precious cutting board. I warned you, so if that happens and your mom gets angry, I'm totally not responsible. Alright, we're set. Let's get cooking. In a small pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil and heat it over medium heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add the onion, kimchi, and saute those for about 2 minutes. What? Where's our love green onion? Good catch! To keep it really simple, I decided not to use it this time. But if you're a big fan of green onions, sure, you can add it too. Now, let's add 3 tablespoons of kimchi juice and saute those for about 4 to 5 more minutes or until most of the liquid has evaporated and kimchi is nicely caramelized. That's it! Couldn't be any easier, right? For information, if your kimchi is too sour because it's overly fermented, you can add a pinch of sugar and cook a little longer. Alright, it's ready to go. Let's remove it from the heat and set it aside. This time, let's prepare our bread. Spread a thin layer of softened unsalted butter on one side of the bread. Today, I'm gonna be using 4 slices, so about 3 tablespoons of butter should be enough. And I'm just using white bread for this recipe. But if you have something even better at home, go ahead and use that. You've got some homemade sourdough? Congratulations! You're about to take this kimchi grilled cheese to the next level. Alright, in a medium-sized cold pan, let's place your bread with the butter side down. Add 2 slices of American cheese and half of our kimchi. And then layer more cheese and cover it with another slice of bread. But make sure the butter side is facing up. For information, I used 4 slices of American cheese for this recipe, but the amount and type of cheese doesn't really matter. So feel free to experiment with whatever cheese you have. Trust me, they'll be all great. Alright, let's place the pan over medium heat and cook it slowly for about 2 to 4 minutes. To get a nice even browning on your bread, gently press it down with your spatula and rotate the sandwich every 30 seconds. Once the bottom turns golden brown and crispy, give it a flip and toast the other side for about 1 to 2 minutes or until both sides are beautifully golden brown. When the cheese inside is fully melted, your kimchi grilled cheese is done. Alright, let's remove it from the pan and place it on a cutting board. The next step is totally optional, but if you want to make it even crispier, then you can toast it in the oven or air fryer and dry it out a little more. What? You wanna know this kind of tip more and more? I'm so glad you brought that up, because everything you need is in this one book. Trust me, with this one book, you can cook more than 100 Korean dishes like a pro, so don't forget to check it out. The link is in the description. Finally, it's time to cut it in half. How does it look? It looks fantastic, right? I think I could watch this all day long. You wanna know how it tastes? Alright, let's go to our taste tester.
Claire.
Ooh, a precious well-fermented kimchi turned into this beautiful kimchi grilled cheese. It's gonna be so worth it. Can't wait to try. 맛있겠다. 꽉꽉 채웠구나. Ooh. It's gonna be so crispy on the outside. Let's try. Cheers. 너무 맛있어. 제대로네. 마지막 우리 남은 신김치 여기다 쓴 거 하나도 안 아깝다. 진짜 맛있다. 겉에 빵은 진짜 말 그대로 소리에서 느껴지듯이 정말 바삭바삭한데 속에 있는 이 필링, 치즈랑 김치의 조합이 진짜 예술이야. 치즈는 진짜 정말 잔뜩 넣어줘가지고 막 꾸이한 그런 느낌 있지. 부드러우면서 따뜻하면서도 막 꾸이한 그런 느낌. 거기다가 김치는 새콤한데 아삭아삭거리는 그런 식감을 추가해줘가지고 그냥 막연히 치즈만 했었을 때 그 심심함을 더 재밌게 만들어주는 것 같아. 역시 김치 그릴드 치즈에는 생김치를 넣는 게 아니라 약간 볶은 김치를 넣어야 되는 게 맞는 것 같아. 훨씬 더 자연스럽게 이 음식이 싹 스며들어 있어서 약간 김치 부친 게 먹는 것 같은 그런 느낌? 딱 그런 느낌이야. 너무 맛있어. If you're a big fan of kimchi pancakes, you're gonna love it so much. I'm 100% sure. So good. 맛있다. 더 먹을래. 맛있어. If you're a big fan of grilled cheese but wanna add some twist to it, this is it. It'll be a great variation. Or you'll love this more. If you guys try, I'll see you later. Bye! 여전히 맛있대.
Today, I showed you how to make kimchi grilled cheese. How was it? It involves a bit more cooking, but it's still super simple to make, right? But that little extra effort will take it to a whole new level. Plus, this tip isn't just for kimchi grilled cheese. Anytime you wanna make some fusion dishes with kimchi, use this little tip just like I showed you today. I promise your dishes will turn out even better. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.